Welcome back. It's Saturday, January 28th in the NBA. My three favorite picks are on the way. Today we have a special guest. Get out those brooms. Boom. A 3-0 sweep yesterday. We will take it. Scotty Barnes goes over. Jaden McDaniels barely goes under on the hook. Unfortunately, some people lost on 16.5. And then the Drew and Giannis Antetokounmpo same game parlay was a no sweat bet. We will take that. Day 4 of our ladder challenge cast. Day 5 is on the way. It was a great day overall. Welcome to the channel. If you are new, my name's Austin. Go down below. Do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button too. We do these videos every single morning. So we'll have one tomorrow. We'll have one the day after that. And you name it. We also have 2 other videos coming live later on today. We have 2 games tomorrow for the NFL, both conference championships. I'll do a video for each of those with a player prop, spread pick, and a same game parlay in each of them. And speaking of the NFL, PrizePicks still has the Joe Burrow free square live for the next, I think, 34 hours or so up until his kickoff. So if you take advantage of that, all he needs is 1 passing yard. And that will be one leg of your parlays or your entries down. He's done that in 48 of 48 career starts. Look, and the best part is if you sign up using code COS or the link in the description, you get a 100% deposit match. So you can take advantage of the free square, take advantage of the deposit match up to $100. Take advantage of it. All of the stuff's linked down below in the description. Let's get into our favorite plays and get on out of here. We got Spencer Dinwiddie over 24.5 points as our first play of the day, minus 117 on Caesars. Now, you can play this at 25.5 if you would like to. I don't mind it there. I also don't mind his points plus assist line. I really would stay away from his PRA line. Do not expect a lot of rebounds out of Mr. Dinwiddie today. Now, let's talk about him and the Mavericks, who traveled to Utah to take on the Jazz. Now, the Mavericks are going to be down a couple guys. Christian Wood, who's been out a couple games, we've seen Dinwiddie's usage go up, but also Luka Doncic. That's probably why we've seen Dinwiddie's line jump up so much, and there's tons of usage going around. We know Luka basically dictates every single possession for the Mavericks, and with him out, Dinwiddie's going to get the ball in his hands a lot, and we saw that last game. Luka went out 3 minutes in, and we saw Dinwiddie go out there and put up 36 points. While I'm not expecting 36 again today, I also expect a much higher scoring game. Dinwiddie had 36 of the Mavericks' 99 points. They didn't even break 100. They still got the win, but he's going to have to carry this team, and I expect him to carry it in good fashion. Now, in his last 7 games without Luka, I'll consider the last game without him, even though technically Luka played, but the last 7 without him, you've seen 36, 26, 9, 27, 21, 28, and 36 points going over this line at 5 of 7. He's going to be aggressive attacking the hoop. He's also been getting to the free throw line a lot, and he's a great free throw shooter, also a great mid-range shooter, great 3-point shooter. He went 5 for 6 last game. And the Jazz, a great matchup for him. That's what we're looking at. And the Jazz this season allowed the 4th most points per game to point guards, and over the last 15 games, the 2nd most points per game to shooting guards. So they're really getting abused by guards, and we just saw Damian Lillard drop a 60 piece on him. And while Damian Lillard is a little bit better than Spencer Dinwiddie, in my opinion, it shows how exploitable this defense is, and it's going to be a high-scoring game in January. We've been seeing them get destroyed by opposing guards and wings. You saw Lillard drop 60, Kyrie Irving 48, Donovan Mitchell 46, De'Aaron Fox 37, a whole slew of guys. I put them all up on the screen that have dropped well over 30 points, and then Edwards at 29. So all these guys have just been in the last couple weeks. Dinwiddie's going to have the usage, should have the shot attempts, and should get to the free throw line too, get some easy points there. The Jazz give up the 4th most points per game in the paint. Like, Dinwiddie should be able to go out there and get us a 25 piece. Going to play a lot of minutes. I'm confident in Spencer Dinwiddie. We'll take his over. 24.5 points is my first play of the day. Go get it done, Spencer. Now let's keep it moving to a guy on my shirt, Mr. Chris Paul, a guy we took on Thursday. He cashed out for us. We're taking him to record a double-double. Now, that is minus 105 on FanDuel. If you need a pivot, you're like, Austin, I don't have a double-double prop. Take his assist prop. I like that at 9.5. If that goes up to 10.5, I don't hate it. And I don't hate Chris Paul's over in over in points plus assists either. Now, if you don't know what a double-double is, well, I'll at least inform you. I assume a lot of people do, but a double-double means Chris Paul needs 10 of the following stats, 10 or more. Points, rebounds, assists, steals, or blocks. Now, steals and blocks, if he gets 10 of either of those, well, we could probably hit the lottery, but that's not happening. If he gets 10 rebounds, probably not happening either. So today we're looking for 10 assists and 10 points for Mr. CP3. Now, since his return, he had a double-double in all 3 games. He had 22, 14, and 22 points. So getting the 10-plus points easily. He's also had 11, 11, and 10 assists. So getting that done easily. Now, last game, we took his over an assist, and he got it done. He had 10. But like I said, that was a very low-scoring game. He only converted 10 of 19 potential assists. DeAndre Ayton, also on my shirt, was bricking everything. He went like 6 for 20. And at the end of the day, the Suns scored 95 points. And he still got the assists. In this game, against the Spurs, the team total set at 118.5. So expecting a lot more points. And look, we talked about it on Thursday. CP3's playing a lot of time without Devin Booker, Cam Payne, Landry Shamet. All these guys are out, and the ball goes into CP3's hands. The guys on the court with him, you got DeAndre Ayton, you got the Mikal Bridges of the world, Cam Johnson, Torrey Craig, Bismack Biyombo off the bench. All these guys don't really create their own shot or create shots for their other teammates. Mikal Bridges is okay at it, but he's not going out there and dropping 12 assists. And look at CP3, going to get the ball in his hands. And I think a lot of people are just going to sit back, put Suns money line in all their parlays. They say no chance they lose to the Spurs, a team that just lost by 38, a team tanking for Wembanyama. No chance. Well, look, this is the NBA. A team just got blown out by 38. These guys are, even if they are tanking, they can't do that publicly. They're going to be out there and be competitive, I think. And in CP3's last 3 games against the Spurs team, when the Suns were much more healthy, he's at 15 plus points in all of them, getting the 10 points we need. He also chipped in 10, 12, and 19 assists. I think he should be able to carve up this defense. He's not necessarily the most aggressive guy. He'll look to get his teammates involved, and CP3 is one of the best assist guys in the NBA history. He certainly can go out there and get his 10 assists, also get his 10 points, get us a double-double, minus 105. I'll take that instead of taking like a juiced minus 128 assist prop at 9.5. So give me CP3 to record a double-double. I think this game is close, plays a lot of minutes, should be able to get us 10 and 10. We'll take it as our second play of the day. Now let's move on to my third and final play. We'll talk about 2 leans, talk about the ladder, talk about some all-stars, and get on out of here. I let you guys enjoy your Saturday. Nicolas Claxton, I like his over 28.5 PRAs, minus 108 on Barstool. Now before you go down below in the comments, let me at least try to answer some of your questions. I try to do that right before I get into why I like the player. Now, yes, right as I record this, FanDuel doesn't have a PRA line. In fact, only Barstool Sportsbook has a PRA line. A lot of books have points plus rebounds. Well, I don't mind a points plus rebounds line. It's 27.5. However, Claxton has had games recently where he gets 2, 3, 4 assists. I think he can at least get 1 assist, which is why I rather the PRA line up just 1. That's why I'm taking PRAs. I don't mind points plus rebounds. I think he probably has to hit the over in points plus rebounds. But if Claxton goes out there and gets, 27 points and rebounds, he's going to go under. But he could also chip in 2, 3 assists. That's certainly possible. So just a kind of a fair warning. Look at if you don't have a PRA line by the time the video drops and you're watching this video, wait a little bit, wait closer to tip off. They're going to probably post the PRA line. If they don't, you can take the points rebounds line. It shouldn't go up much higher than 28.5. He's going to need that. Now let's talk about why we actually like Claxton. Now Claxton has been a big focal point of this Nets offense since Kevin Durant went down. Durant's still going to be out of here, and we've seen Claxton score 20 or more points in 5 straight games. He almost hit the over in just points alone last game. I think he dropped 27 points. But in those 7 games, we've seen his PRAs 30, 30, 34, 26, 39, 38, and 41 PRAs. Been really cruising over this line in 6 of those 7 games. Now, the Knicks are a good defensive team. There's no shying away from that. I love the Knicks, but they're going to try their best to get the ball out of Kyrie Irving's hands. They're going to say, you know what? Kyrie, someone else has got to beat us, and I wouldn't be surprised if Kyrie drives, gets doubled, and you see a guy like Nicolas Claxton down below at the hoop. He can go up there and dunk on it, dunk on Jericho Sims, and the Knicks are out Mitchell Robinson. He's a great rim protector. Jericho Sims is great too, but Jericho Sims also likes to foul a lot, and Claxton can knock down some free throws, but after Jericho Sims, you got Isaiah Hartenstein. You don't really have a lot of depth there, and Nicolas Claxton's going to go out there and play a lot of minutes. I mean, earlier this year when these two teams matched up, Claxton only had 20 PRAs in 20 minutes. So he went well under this line, but he's playing well above 20 minutes. And we saw in that game, he only had 7 field goal attempts, attempted much more now. He had 4 fouls, and it was a blowout. Everything went wrong for him. And that was a game Kevin Durant had a triple-double in. He had also 12 rebounds. You had Royce O'Neal with 10 rebounds. So look at Claxton. He could probably, like CP3, get a double-double as well. But he also could drop in, 20 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, boom, cash the PRA line, and we go home. So I really like Claxton today. Like his over in PRAs, points and rebounds is probably where he gets the majority of his stats. But like I said, he could chip in 1, 2, 3, 4 assists. He's had a couple games of 5 assists. Ben Simmons is also probably not going to play here. He left the last game, I believe, with an ankle injury. Wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't play here. So look, I like Claxton. I think he has a big day. We'll take his over in PRAs at 28.5. You can play it probably up to 30.5, but I don't think it goes that high. Probably settles around at 28, 29.5. So let's get into some leans, ladder, and then we'll talk about some all-stars and get out of here. I don't, when I say leans, I'll put them up on the screen, Brandon Ingram and Alperu Sengun. Now, when I say leans, I want people to be clear. I will not track these towards my record. For 1, Brandon Ingram doesn't have a line right now. But for 2, I really like to stay at 3 plays. 3 plays feels good, going 3-0, 2-1 consistently. We'll take that. When you move up to 4 or 5 plays, it's harder to be profitable, in my opinion, and there can't be that many edges on the board. But I don't mind either of these two guys. Just make sure you do your research as well for all the other picks. Now, Brandon Ingram, he has no line right now. Probably gets one closer to tip off, but he returned last game still on a minutes restriction, played 25 minutes, only scored 13 points. The man shot 4 for 18. So he ain't afraid to shoot. Never seen a shot he didn't like. I think he certainly can go over his points total. If it's anywhere under like 17.5 or something, I'd probably take that. Now, Alperu Sengun is a passion play. Love his over in PRAs. He cashed out for us last time. There's no Kevin Porter Jr. and now no Jalen Green. The ball's going to be going in his hands, and the Pistons aren't a great defensive team, really struggle inside. So Sengun could go out there and drop 30 points on him if he was actually aggressive, but I don't mind his PRA line either. We know Sengun, who had a triple-double, 2 games ago? Then he went under in his last game against the Cavaliers, go figured, because the Cavs, a great defensive team, also struggled with foul trouble in that game. So I don't mind that. Now let's talk about the ladder challenge. I put up on the board the Lakers and Celtics, Hawks and Clippers. Probably looking at these 2 games. Maybe I do a same game parlay all in one of the games. Maybe I switch it up and do 2 and 2. I don't really know, but I do like those games. I don't want to target the early games like that Nuggets Sixers game. No, I don't want to touch that one. I don't mind the legs in that one, but James Harden, he made us sweat way too hard last time. Nikola Jokic, you never know if he's going to score a lot or just going to facilitate. So I'm going to avoid those games. I really like these 2 games on the slate. We'll see. Day 5 of the ladder challenge will be live a little bit later on. And if we can cash day 5, good chance we take day 6 technically tomorrow off. But let's get through day 5, then we'll worry about that tomorrow. So as always, you can stay tuned for that ladder. I'll post it at the end of this video once it is live. Should be live around 11 to 12 p.m. Eastern time. I'll try to get it up early-ish for you guys. Now, let's shout out some COS All-Stars. Today we have a long list. If you're going to get out of here, make sure a reminder about that PrizePicks free square. If you want to take advantage of it, put in all your entries, go do it. You get a 100% deposit match, 2 up to $100. Let's talk about some All-Stars. We have a super long list. I'm going to forget a lot of new All-Stars in the coming future. I know all these people are recent, but my list is jacked up. You guys have been crushing the support. I appreciate you. Let's go into these ones and get out. Andrew, Max, Connor, Godsynth. We got Vapor. I'm going to butcher a lot of names too. That's part of this fun. Aaron, we got Diago, Zach, Jason, Unsportsmanlike Entertainment, Sad Boy, Spades, MW, Webb and Buff. We got Eddie, Newport, Breaking the Birds, Robert, T. Espinoza, Mario, Eric, Jamal, Jonathan, Prowler, Rob, Alley, Akeem, Ozzy. We got Everything Landmarks, LLC. We got Xenon. We got UCBO. Sorry. Sydney, Brian, Camcord. We have Mark, Jesus. We got Super Duper Gage. We got Alan, Yoda. Love. Hey, Yoda, how you doing, man? Woodland. Butchered that. And Still TV. Zach, Joseph, Jorge, EOX, HD, Jack, Austin. Love your name. We got Carly, Chase, Full-Time Hustling, Carter, Colano, Too Funny, Max, Jake, George, Dino, 88, Kurt Snoked, Lisa. Don't know what that's in the parentheses. We're going to move past that. Michael, Scott, Ponuro, Kyler, Yusuf, Nick, Keelan. We got Brad, Nessa, James, Scott, Will, Jerry, Josh, Alejandro, Astonished, Jay, Jacob, Bing, Michael, Steven, Damian, Vast, JR, OH, Cody, Evan, Ryan. I'm really struggling today. Daryl, Calvin, Kieran, Roy, Joseph, Ronaldo, Dominic, Wayne, Nathan, Ashley, Zach, Mark, Austin, love your name, Greer, Prolific, Mariah, Richie, Mark, Daniel, Ian, Spooky Vibes TV, Jay Breezy, John, Esvin710, I don't know, Joel, Slurp, Terper, love it, Mexican Willie, Shift 27 and 3 Everything, Jared 90, Levi, Brett, Steven, George, Jack, McShuffin, we got Travis, Cowboys, we got Jay Hubbard, T Money, Riley, Levi, Robbie, Robert, Michael, Kyle, Jeff, Steven, Ross, Mike, Neil, Riley, Timothy, Get Good, Diego, Joshua, AGV, we got Michael, Jimmy, Travis, HAFF6, we got 556, Jordan, Mr. Jalen Brown, you might be in the SGP today, or ladder, we need you, man. Cody, Darian, Chris, Isaac, Jay, Corey, Griffin, Donovan, Nick, Wyatt, Tony, Dylan, Daniel, Christian, Isaiah, Trey, we got Adam, Dante, Essex, Nice, Brian's Boulevard, Mrs. Hinkle's kindergarten class, starting them young, respect. Bryce, Jacob, Scott, we got John, we got Milan, Andrew, Iker, Brandon, John, Sakohit, butchered that, Joanne, Mateo, Brandon, Jake, Mongol, we got PK91, Derek, K-Bob, Vin, Zachary, Chris, Josh, Xavier, and Gary. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. My 3 picks. Let's bring out this puppy once again tomorrow. Of course, let's cash. Let's keep climbing the ladder. That'll be live in a little bit. And PrizePicks. Take advantage of the free square. You can sign up using our code COS or the link down below in the description. 100% deposit match. I would appreciate it. I'll talk about how I'm using that Joe Burrow free square in the videos later on tonight for the NFL. Let's have a great day. I'll see you guys back again. Same time, same place tomorrow morning. Peace out.